Hello everyone, I am Aryam Praveen Navadkar of class 6E. Today I will be demonstrating Magna Doodles. So, what are Magna Doodles? They are basically doodlings formed by magnets. So, I've got this cardboard piece over here, some iron filings and this magnet. Now I'll spread these iron filings just like this and then place it over the magnet. Now as you can see, a circular doodling is formed by the magnetic waves. So how does this happen? Well, as you know, iron and magnet attract each other, and iron filings are particles of iron, so they are attracted by magnets, and the cardboard is stopping the iron filings from touching the magnet. So these doodlings are formed. I hope you enjoyed the project. Thank you and have a great day ahead.
Hey all, my name is Divyanshu and I am from 6th E. Today I am presenting a model of respiratory system of human beings. Respiratory system help us to breathe. When we inhale, the air passes to our nostrils and from our nasal cavity. From nasal cavity, the air reaches to our lungs with the help of windpipe. When we inhale, the lungs get filled with air, and when we exhale air, the air gets pushed out and the lungs are empty. The left lung is divided into 2 lobes and the right lung is divided into 3 lobes. The left lung is little bit smaller than the right lung because it shares the space with the heart. Thank you.
Friends, my name is Devnanda N and here I want to show you how to make a density tower. The items here I took is dishwash liquid, the second colored water, third coconut oil and the fourth is some alcohol. First item dishwash liquid. Here I am going to pour some dishwash liquid. Second item colored water. Now the third item coconut oil.
Hello everyone, my name is Anji. I am from 6A and CS. I am here to experiment the theory that fire has lighter shadow than opaque object. Here I have a lighted candle and flashlight. So I am going to just put like this, and we can see that the opaque object has a dark shadow and the fire has very less shadow, very light shadow. And we can also see the fumes have also darker, a little bit lighter than the fire. So in this we can assure that the theory behind fire has lighter shadow than opaque is correct. Thank you.
Good evening. I am Kati Singh from class 6A. Today I have made a model for science exhibition which shows how our lungs work when we breathe. To make this, we need 2 straws, 3 balloons, 1 plastic bottle and a hot glue gun. How it works? When we pull the bottom balloon, the volume of the chest cavity increases and the 2 balloons, which represents lungs, expand as the air, means the oxygen, enters. Similarly, when we push the balloon, the volume of the chest cavity decreases like this, and the CO2 moves out of the lungs and the lungs contract like this. I'll show you.
Jasmine from class 60. I have made a volcano here and today I am going to tell you how it erupts. We have baking soda, red food color and vinegar. Now we are going to put baking soda in it. Now red food color. Now we are going to put vinegar onto it. Now you can see the volcano has erupted. It occurs because when baking soda is reacted with vinegar, carbon dioxide gas is liberated. Thank you.
Respected Principal Ma'am, teachers and all my dear friends. My name is Rohit Sudarshanan and I am studying in class 6A. And today I present before you a solar cooker. A solar cooker is a device used for cooking food by utilizing the energy radiated by the sun. A solar cooker works on three principles. Concentrating sunlight, a mirrored surface with high spectacular reflection is used to capture the light and reflect it onto a small cooking area. Number 2. Converting light energy to heat energy. Number 3. Trapping heat. Using the glass lid on the pot increases the trapping of sunlight and provides the greenhouse effect. To make the solar cooker, I used a wooden box. Having a thermocol lining, aluminium foil, mirror, black paint, glass paint, and vessel. I used a wooden box because it prevents heat energy from escaping. I have given the box. I have given thermocol and aluminium foil lining in the interior of the wooden box so as to give the insulating effect and to absorb more heat. Then I have painted the interior of the box black. Then to the cover of the box, a mirror is fixed. A mirror is fixed. This is the glass lid. It helps in trapping the heat energy. The mirror helps in reflecting the light into the box. Let us now see the solar cooker in action. So here we can observe that the sunlight is directly falling on the vessel. And in addition, the mirror is reflecting the sun's rays into the solar cooker, which is coated with thermocol, covered with aluminium foil and heat absorbing substances, and it is completely sealed with glass. You can observe that the water is being heated. As the sun rays are trapped in the solar cooker, we can observe the condensation on the glass cover. All about a solar cooker. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Good morning. I am Advaitya Kachali of class 60. This is a bottle racer. I made this using a bottle, rubber band, paper clips and a pencil. Theory behind this. When the rubber band is being wound up, the mechanical work done in winding up the rubber band is stored as potential energy. When the bottle is kept on the floor, the potential energy is released as kinetic energy, the energy of motion. Thank you.
Today we are going to see the review of two gifts. One is this Madhavati coin made by Shrestha and Arya. And second, there is something in this box that is going to be revealed by this coin. Let's go. Okay, it's moving. And also one more thing. This is not any coin. It is a hydraulic coin, guys. Woohoo! And here we go for the final reveal. Woohoo! It's in Hot Wheels. 16 Mercedes AMG. Whoa! Look at its design. And here we have got the crane. And I am controlling the crane with these. Wait, let me show. Whoa! So this looks really nice. Okay guys, this is it for this video. Thank you.
A person usually breathes an average of 13 pins every minute. Lungs aren't the same size. They also float on water. Oxygen only plays a small part in breathing. The movement of the balloon matches your breathing. When you breathe in, your lungs fill with air just like a balloon inside the bottle did. That's because the diaphragm expanded, making room for the air inside the lung. The model demonstrates this action when you pull down on its bottom. When you exhale, your diaphragm expands, forcing the air out of your lungs. Air goes in and out of both of your lungs at the same time. Thank you.
Greetings to all of my teachers. I am Nadia Albert from class 60 and this is my entry for the school science exhibit. My experiment is going to be making eggs float on water. Doesn't that sound like magic? Well, magic is just a mixture of trickery and science. All you need for this experiment is 2 glasses of water, 1 bowl of salt and 2 eggs. First, take 5 spoons of salt and put it in glass A. Mix it well. Now take both of the eggs and together drop them into the glasses of water. As you can see, in glass number A, which is full of salty water, the egg has floated to the top, and in glass B, the egg has sunk to the bottom. Through this experiment, we can see that objects that sink can float in salty water and will normally sink in normal water. I hope you enjoyed this experiment. Thank you and have a great day ahead.
Respected Principal Ma'am, teachers and all my dear friends. My name is Arjun Sudarshanan and I am studying in class 6D. Today I have made a violent volcano. So how did I exactly make the violent volcano? Let us see. We require an empty plastic bottle but pour warm water into it until it is about 3/4 full. Vinegar, baking soda and red food coloring, pink food coloring or orange food color. Add 5 drops of pink food coloring to the water. Add vinegar to the water. And then shake it well. And then let us see the eruption stage. Now let's do the experiment. But remember, always put protective glasses before the experiment. Happen. When an acid and a base react, they always produce a salt and water. Vinegar contains acetic acid and baking soda contains sodium bicarbonate. They react to produce sodium acetate, a salt, along with a new acid called carbonic acid. However, the carbonic acid immediately breaks down into water and carbon dioxide. This carbon dioxide mixes with the vinegar to make foam. Actually, real volcanoes erupt because of a physical process, not a chemical one as in this experiment. Molten rock magma forces its way from deep underground to a chamber beneath the volcano. As pressure builds up, the surface rock cracks open, and when the molten rock called lava reaches the surface, bursts out. Thank you and have a nice day. Jai Hind.
Good morning. My name is Rishikesh. Today, I am presenting a model for science exhibition. This is a water dispenser. It is a miniature form of it. Today, I will show how it works. There is a bottle inside it. It is filled with water and I had connected a straw in it. Now there is a glass. It is empty, and now I will show how this glass will get filled with water. Now as I open this bottle, the surrounded air will get inside this bottle and push the water downwards, and this glass will get filled. Now, as I close this, the surrounded air is stuck inside the bottle and it is not pushing the water downwards. And no more water is coming from the bottle. Now, this works. This is based on the water pressure. Thank you. Hope you liked it.
And my dear friends, my name is Alan Christopher from class 7C, and today I am here to present my idea on portable electric charger device. World is evolving. Electric vehicles are tomorrow's technology. Fossil fuels will be in history 1 or 2 decades. Energy requirements for the technology advanced communities are ever changing. So for a better tomorrow, renewable energy is the new lifeline. My concept is to use solar energy as our main power resource. It is modular concept with wheels for flexibility of movement. The solar panels are installed on the top to absorb solar energy and convert electrical into electrical energy. The number of panels may be increased to increase the capacity of stations. Electric energy produced is stored in the battery for later usage. The charging station employs battery charging modules to trap maximum power from the solar panel, and converse units are employed to convert battery voltage to charging current as required by the vehicle. For demonstration, I am switching on the module. The panel voltage is shown as 0, as it is hobiest panel and presently not subjected to sunlight. Battery voltage is shown here. Now I am switching on the charging facility outside my station. The charging voltage is set to close to 5 volt as shown here. And you can see the system is charging the toy helicopter here. Thus, as said earlier, my device traps solar energy, which is non-polluting, renewable source of energy.
Good morning, my dear friends. Today I am going to make an underwater volcano. For this we need a measuring cup, some citric acid, some baking soda, red color and some cooking oil. First we need to add some water. Then add 2 drops of red color. Then we need to add 1 scoop of baking soda. Then we need 10 ml of cooking oil. Then we need to add 1 scoop of citric acid. Here it is, friends. Thank you.
Good morning, ma'am. I'm Aditi Sandeep of class 7C and I will be explaining on the topic respiratory system in human body. This is a model of human respiratory system and I can demonstrate how it will work during inhalation and exhalation. During inhalation, the ribs move up and outwards and the diaphragm moves down. This increases the space in the chest cavity and the air rushes in. The lung is filled with air. During exhalation, the ribs move down and inwards and the diaphragm moves up to its former position. This reduces the space inside the chest cavity and all the air is being pushed out. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your valuable time.
Today, Ahmed Jakul of class 7C is going to tell you about some medical plants. The first medical plant in our list is Tulsi. Tulsi, also known as holy basil or Tulsi. Tulsi plant have numerous good effects like it treats kidney stone, eye health, oral health, anti-aging, etc. Our olden people have always respected Tulsi plant as a goddess. And now I want to show you the Tulsi plant. This is a Tulsi plant, and as you can see, these Tulsi leaves are also eatable. We can eat Tulsi leaf. The second plant in our list is Neem. Neem is a natural herb that comes from neem tree. Neem is known for its pesticidal and insecticidal properties. People also use it in dental products and hair products. People also used to take bath from neem, and people also use neem for their skin cares. Third plant on our list is aloe vera. Aloe vera is a rich source of antioxidants and vitamins, and it is very protective for your skin. Aloe vera can also be eaten, and its juice is also made. People used to make aloe vera juice and drink it for their skin cares. This is the aloe vera plant. The fourth and last plant in the list is giloy. Giloy has many benefits, like it saves us from
electrical energy, and this electrical energy flows down the pipe and is stored in the powerhouse. From the powerhouse, the electrical energy is transmitted to high tension towers and from there to transformers. From the transformers, the electricity is distributed to different parts and is used for uses such as electricity for street lamps, lampposts, houses, factories, etc. So, we can conclude that we can use wind to provide.
Good morning, ma'am. I am Vansh Sharma. My science exhibition project is drip irrigation. When we will open this cap, the water will supply from this pipe, and it will start from here, and water will spread in whole ground. I will open now this cap, and water will supply from here. Is started, and when we will fit this cap again, it will stop. Stop supplying the water. Thank you.
Hello, I am Rishikesh Verma of 7A. Today I am going to do a project on the density of objects. The materials required are oil, water, honey, a glass, and a few random items. First we will pour water, then honey, then oil. We will let this rest for 15 minutes so that it can separate. We observe that there are 3 distinct layers of oil, honey and water. We will put different objects in it to see whether they float or sink. First we will put the screw. The screw sinks because it is denser than the honey. We will now put a piece of a banana. We see that the banana floats but then sinks after a while. So it says that it is denser than water but lighter than honey. We will now put the plastic cap. The plastic cap floats on the oil because it is less dense than the oil. Therefore, we can conclude that density is how heavy an object is. Do this fun and interesting activity at home. Thank you and have a great day.
A very warm welcome to Principal Ma'am, Vice Principal Ma'ams, Headmistress Ma'am, teachers and all my dear friends. I am Shreesh Praveen Navarkar of Class 8D. Today I will be showing how a hydraulic crane works. The principle behind the working of a hydraulic crane is really simple. Pressure applied on the body of a fluid causes force to be transmitted in all directions. This is known as the Pascal's law. So here is a crane based on the principle of Pascal's law. Here you can see the turn syringe. So when I push the turn syringe, a pressure is applied on the fluid inside this tube, which causes the force to be transmitted in all directions. Here the force is transmitted in this direction, which causes this crane to turn. And now, here you can see the lift syringe. So now, when I pull this lift syringe, the crane comes down. Now for the grab syringe, when I push it, a pressure is applied on the fluid and the force is transmitted in this direction, which causes the crane to grab this box.
Hello everyone, I am Kushal Yadav from class 8th. I have made a model on digestive system. For making this model, I have used thermocol, scissor, paper, acrylic paint, precision knife and color pencils. Our body is like a machine. It has many systems which have different functions. One of these systems is digestive system. It helps us to digest our food and give us energy. Now I am going to explain the functions and the parts of the digestive system. This whole thing is digestive system. This contains esophagus or oesophagus. Oesophagus or esophagus. Once you begin swallowing, the process becomes automatic. Your brain signals the muscles of the esophagus or oesophagus and peristalsis begins. Peristalsis moves the food and the liquid through the gastroduodenal tract and mix the content with each organ. This is liver. Then it goes to stomach. After food enters your stomach, the stomach muscles mix the food and the liquid with digestive juices. The stomach slowly empties its contents, called chyme, into your small intestine. This is pancreas. It has two functions: exocrine function that helps in digestion and endocrine function that regulates blood sugar. This is small intestine. The muscles of the small intestine mix food with digestive juices from pancreas, liver and intestine and push the mixture forward for further digestion. The walls of the small intestines absorb water and digested nutrients into your bloodstreams called villi. As peristalsis continues, the waste products of the digestive process move into large intestine. This is large intestine. Waste products from the digestive process include undigested part of the food, fluid and other dead cells from the lining of your GI tract. The large intestines absorb water and changes the waste from the liquid into stool. This is anus. It helps to remove waste or excreted substance out of your body. This whole thing is called digestive system. Thank you.
Hi, I am R.S. Darshan from Navy Children's School, Kochi. My science exhibit for 2021 is a do-it-yourself model rocket made from easy-to-find homemade items. I will not be specifying the ratio of the chemicals the propellant needs, as it is a highly flammable pyrotechnic. So the project started out in mid-October when I was scrolling through some YouTube videos and I found one about a model rocket. And I thought, well, nothing else to do, so let's make one. The rocket itself took me about a week to make. The propellant, however, was the hardest part, but eventually I found the right ratio and made a lot of test rocket motors. The recovery system. The parachute itself was made from two plastic trash bags because one would definitely not hold that much drag, and for the shock cord, I just used some basic elastic and cotton yarn to reinforce it. The casing will not be specified since this is an experimental class motor and is not necessarily safe if you try recreating this at home. For the igniter, I made an electric launch system, as distance is mandatory according to the Tripoli safety code made for rocketeers around the world. The igniter was the simplest part of the rocket. To make it, you just needed a considerable amount of current and a low resistance wire. You could use steel wool or nichrome wire for the low resistance wire. Just pass the current through the wire and it should be red hot. Unfortunately, due to bad launch conditions and my exams, the launch has been postponed to mid-November to late December.
Hello everyone, this is Nazim and I am from class 19. I am going to demonstrate this miniature project of an automated farming model. This automation deals with watering the crops, checking the temperature, humidity and the soil moisture. This model also contains a solar tracker. It can power up the whole system. Technical details of this model is beyond the scope of this demonstration. However, I will mention all the electronic components used in this model. Starting off with the first part of this project, weather station. This sensor gives us the reading of temperature, humidity and heat index. However, the heat index part is not displayed on the output unit. Here, as you can see, it gives us the readings of humidity and temperature in both Celsius and Fahrenheit scale. Coming to the second part of this project, automated watering system. There are two soil moisture sensors here. One here and one here. This red LED indicates that the soil is too dry and the pump activates the irrigation system. As you can see, it is watering automatically. Once the green LED is lit, it means that the soil moisture is perfect, and in that case the pump is automatically deactivated. If the blue LED is lit, it means that the soil moisture is too much. Moving on to the last part of this project, the solar module. This solar module moves according to the sun's position. There are 4 LDR sensors which are positioned in 4 quadrants, and the solar panel is mounted on the axis of these quadrants. These LDR sensors senses the intensity of the light and moves accordingly so that all 4 sensors get equal intensity of light. In this position, the efficiency is maximum and the solar energy so tapped can be used to power up the other 2 modules.
Good morning, respected sir, ma'am, and one and all present here. The steam engine has done much more for science than science has done for the steam engine, Lord Kelvin. Today, myself, Devansh Singh, and my teammate Harsh Ranjan will be presenting a model of steam electric generator.
In 16th century, the very first steam engine was used in a water pump, which was patented by Thomas Savery. In 18th century, James Watt further improved this engine and used it in a process of mining. A steam turbine is a machine that extracts thermal energy from pressurized steam and uses it to do the mechanical work of rotating the output shaft. Its modern manifestation was invented by Charles Parson in 1884. Slowly, with moderation and advancement, more complex and sophisticated turbines, further engines were made.
We also try to represent a steam generator that converts mechanical energy into electrical energy. Here we have used a DC motor connected to a metallic fan used as a turbine and further connected to an electric bulb. We have used a wooden base so that our generator is lightweight and tough. We also used a tin can as a boiler, and below the boiler we used 2 more small cans filled with oil and cotton buds used as a burner to generate heat.
On the wooden base, 4 metallic nails are used as a stand for the boiler. On the other end of the wooden base, we used a block to place our turbine facing the boiler. Now we fill the boiler with sufficient water, and after some time when enough heat is generated, steam comes out of the boiler with the pressure. This hits the metallic fan which makes the DC motor to rotate, which further creates electrical energy and hence lighting up the bulb. In today's world, we are very much aware of the different methods for the production of electricity. But steam electric generator was one of the basics of how it all actually started.
Ma'am, good morning everyone. Today we are going to show you a working model of a kidney. Kidney is a pair of bean-shaped organs present on the either side of the spine, below the rib and behind the belly.
The kidney's job is to filter your blood. It helps remove waste, controls the body's fluid balance and helps to maintain the number of electrolytes in your body. All of the blood in our body passes through the kidney about 40 times a day.
Blood gets filtered in the kidney. The salt, water and minerals are adjusted if needed, and the waste gets converted into urine. The urine as a result is stored in the pelvis, which is located in the kidney. The pelvis drains out a tube called ureter to the bladder. The urine is stored in the bladder until its pressure makes us feel the urge to pass it out. The bladder is under nervous control as it is muscular, and as a result, we can control the urge to urinate. Now we will show you the working model that we have prepared.